Have you ever bought decorative wax paper? Well, you guys, it is so cool to craft with. So I want to show you one of the crafts that I did last year and how cool it turned out. So this is like one of those jumbo cans, and I'm just kind of sanding it a little bit because I want to paint it, and I wanted the chalk paint to adhere to it really well. So did the outside and then did the inside, kind of went down a little bit. We're going to end up putting flowers in this, so I didn't need to do the whole entire thing. But once that's all dry, we're going to start with our Mod Podge, and we're just going to start with putting in sections the decorative wax paper down. Now, all the little ridges in the can, I really want to show that off. So once I put the paper on, I really start pushing it down with my hand, trying to get it in all those little areas. So if y'all haven't seen the decorative wax paper, no worries, you could totally do this with tissue paper. And my suggestion is, so that you don't tear the tissue paper, I would lay a piece of parchment over the top, and then that way you can really push it and get it in all those grooves if that's what you want to do. But I'm just going to do one little section at a time, that way I can really work it in there without the Mod Podge drying. So once I get the whole thing done, I'm going to add a coat of Mod Podge over the top of it and kind of let it start to dry up. But then I was thinking, okay, how do I want the top of the can and the bottom of the can to be? I didn't want to cut the edge and have that raw edge, so I decided to just cut down right to the edge. There wasn't a lot on the bottom, but I did get it to work. And then we're just going to Mod Podge all of that down. That way we have that nice layer, or not layer, that nice edge at the top. So it looks a little bit more finished rather than having to cut the paper. And I really like how this turned out. So a little bit of Mod Podge, and we'll just push it down section by section, and then go ahead and go back over it with some more Mod Podge. So as I was doing this, I was thinking, okay, so what do I want to do with this next? You could totally just leave it as it is because it's super duper cute the way it is. But for all of you that know me or knowing me, know I love to distress everything. So I'm using a little bit of the metallic distressing spray. I like to kind of move the bottle around, get up closer with the bottle, then you get more of the chunky sprays, and then pull back to get more of the overall. But I thought adding a little bit of that metallic to the distressing would be super fun. And then I also grabbed out my ink pad because I really wanted to take advantage of the texture there of the little ridges in the can. I thought that would be a really cool thing to do as well. I love, love, love distressing with the ink pads because they're super easy and it goes nice and quick, and then you get the effect that you want. So once I finally figured out all the stuff I wanted to do with it as far as distressing, then I set it aside and let it dry, added all my flowers into it, and look how stinking cute this is. Oh, I love it. All right, friends, thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow the page for more crafts.